Well, hello everyone. We are going to continue playing Date Everything today. Let's see what shenanigans we can get into today. Alright, I think, yeah, I left off at the end of the day, so let's go ahead and change that. Okay. So I think that in my attempt to meet everything before I continue, or before I choose who I want to like date or make a friend, I'm like missing out on some stuff. So, but it is what it is. I'm going to continue just finding everything that I can, and then I'll like continue down one of the characters' storylines or multiple, who knows. Anyway, we left off in the living room, and I think we left off talking to the pirate. I'm not 100% sure. This is a new day for me and the game. Alright, so I know we've met the vent before, but I kind of want to talk to the vent again because I haven't talked to him down here.
Here you are.
Oh, hello.
Come to the attic anytime.
Did I find the key?
You keep coming back. I can't. It is something of a surprise to me. I've wanted you for so long, even just to speak to you, and now I have it.
Okay.
Somehow it feels wrong. Like I'm going to lose it.
Now my question is, do they get like jealous of each other? Because I don't know if I can deal with that.
Surely, if you're lucky enough to get the thing you've always wanted, you cannot be lucky enough to keep it.
Yeah. It would really mess you up if I just left now. That's so mean. Why would you lose it? I'm having fun with you. That kind of sounds manipulative. That's kind of a dark worldview. Yeah, let's go with that's kind of a dark worldview. He's kind of cynical.
Does that not make sense for me? Grates and ductwork? Shadows. I can speak to you only from the darkness. I am always alone.
You could come out of the vent.
Can you not see that my worldview would consequently be somewhat limited?
So let's meet somewhere else. If you know all of that, you can just, if you know all that, you can just make a different choice. So let's meet somewhere else.
There is nowhere else.
There's the attic, if you say so.
No! Oh, good God! I'm afraid of what you might think if you saw me. You're right. I am in the attic. The real me is in the attic. But we have something here. We could have something real. It would break my heart to think that all that could be lost in a single moment of laughing or pointing or even a disappointed cast to those beautiful eyes of yours. No, I couldn't bear it. And I won't.
You have somewhat low self-esteem, and I feel bad for you.
Come back to me here. Only here, do you understand?
No, I'm gonna visit you in the attic when I find the key.
I'm going now. And where I go is only for me.
It's the attic. Do the descriptions change after I've, like, talked to them a little bit? No. Okay. Okay, who is next? We haven't talked to Dante in a while, but there's still some new stuff. Let's talk to the globe.
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles
she's
to
cute.
peek at you, revealing freckled cheeks and stunning blue eyes. There's a friendly air about her that makes you want to hear her stories.
Now, why, my love, you look some lost. Where you longs to?
Oh. What? Yeah, just dot dot dot.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I get too excited. It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right...
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
here. Friendliest folk you'll ever meet, but the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way.
That makes sense. You are a globe.
So, where are you from?
Well, we're in my house, so nowhere. I'm from Coolsville. I should have changed the name of the town because Coolsville is just so cheesy. But I guess this whole game is cheesy, so let's go with well, we're in my house.
Ah, here then. Right, makes sense. It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know? I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away. You'd think they'd be in arm's reach considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context.
I can relate to that. So I have a globe with ADHD.
Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines. The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes. Geez, here I go talking your ear off. Sorry about that. It's just, I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there.
Why can't you just warp around like everyone else seems to be able to do?
I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
No. What do you mean? That can't be. You seem so nice.
Oh, you know, I come up to the others so I can ask about them, get to know them, who they are. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be. And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way.
I can relate.
One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. And soon enough, they find an excuse to leave. I'm just bad at it, I guess. Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm working on getting better with people too. I don't know what you mean. No, I know what you mean.
It's hard, isn't it? I can see why you'd need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up.
Humans are weird.
You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. It's so frustrating. Sorry, I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation a little bit. Oh, I just had the best idea. You're running to the Four Winds meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right? Travelers, you knows what I'm saying. Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks, and come back and we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
Sorry, I didn't catch that exactly.
Speak plain, guys. Speak plain. Okay, so You're speaking with objects all over the house. You know how some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or Hecho in Argentina on the bottom? Well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away.
Speak plain, Gaia. How do you
They're
not understand
from
that?
somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket. Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my checklist. This map is uncharted. But if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide.
You seem so
It's
enthusiastic
everything
about
I've
this.
ever wanted. And you'll get a chance to practice talking more. Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great?
That'd be perfect. I thought you said that everyone runs away from you. Why don't you just look stuff up online? Let's go with the second one.
Yeah, well, then I'll stand on the other side of them so they run towards you. Come on, please. Pretty
You're gonna
please.
be my wing globe.
I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my cartouche, I'll scratch yours.
What is a cartouche?
What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies?
Sure.
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of humming and hawing. You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help. It's hard to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name or anything for who to talk to, but I can get you close. It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself.
Are you gonna give me rumors to
I've
follow?
learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?"
Yeah, that's pretty rude. Like you did with me.
Yeah, like that. It was a disaster. Point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first. Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically.
Why can't I just walk up to them and turn them over and look at the label on their butt?
So, what do you say? You want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
I'll take some hints.
All right. Hint. Hint, hint, hint. Let's spin me around and see which object I get a sense for. Cabinets. Cabinets.
Are you okay?
It's a vision. Clear as day.
Were my cabinets made in Canada?
Cabinets. You know what that might mean?
I should go speak with the cabinets.
Maybe. Maybe. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
Any other leads? Thanks, I'll see what I can do.
As me mother used to say, if you want to broaden your horizons, follow your stomach. If you don't stay well fed, pretty soon you'll be toast.
So the toaster.
She said it exactly like that. My mom was a weird lady. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
So can I get a bunch of rumors from her? It looks like it. Let's see.
Once heard a rumor about a smooth talker who could open any kind of door. Bet that guy's been to lots of places.
That story.
Maybe even see the whole world over. Lock, stock, and barrel. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
Alright, I
Good
think
luck.
I
Don't get lost.
need any other rumors. I have quite a few rumors that I haven't even looked at. Where's the smoke? From high up, a sentinel watches over 4 sightings of conflagrations. Dorian said the neighbors have filed noise complaints about your smoke alarm. Oh yeah, I should probably talk to the smoke alarm. Stacks of snacks, dishes, and cups. Get this lacquered Lothario to open up. So either the cabinets or the dishwasher, if I have a dishwasher. Just can't refuse. Need to offload some junk. Check out this hunk. Maybe he'll help you if he can. Eddie and Volt. A trashy guy came by the boo at Johnny's concert. I'm gonna guess that's the trash can. Rumor's name not found. Tina, the dresser, loves to make sure player name dresses for success. Dorian advised not to speak to the dresser. I already spoke to the dresser, but it glitched out. High and dry. Atop the washer strides a flowery fellow with flair. Tyrell. Tyrell said that for big spill jobs he works with Washford and Drysdale. Cane mutiny. This wicker-bound wench keeps clothing locked tight. Your clothing is currently tied up in the laundry room. One born every minute. Stashed in the closet, this sturdy stud will siphon your cares away. Eddie and Volt, sad-looking vacuum, came by to a very disappointing concert given by Johnny. Rebel shit-talked someone named who's apparently the vacuum. Which I think we did see him in the club last time. Dia de los Muebles. The way into the attic lies as far away as possible. Guy hinted that there's someone here who can open any kind of door. Is the key a person too? Wild brew yonder. Finding dateable objects can be tiring. Get yourself a quick pick-me-up in the kitchen. Abel said that Kopi is the coffee maker. Oh, cool. I don't remember who Abel is, unfortunately. Radiation station. Attention, report to the nearest prepper of popcorn. Stat. Eddie and Volt. Luke came by to insult Johnny's concert at the breaker box. Okay, so that's probably the microwave. Whose name is Luke because he nukes food. Ba-dun-dunch. Crispy business. IDK just talked to the freaking toaster. I'm so tired of writing clues for this game. Oh my goodness. Gaia seemed to overly emphasize toast when speaking to you of another traveler. It's not you, it's him. To earn this calamity's amity, getting rejected might be expected. Dorian mentioned someone named Reggie when you first met him. Embrace the night. Darkness is everywhere in your lonely house, but how can you speak with it? Maggie says to check out any permanent shadows I can find. There could be a criminal or romantic activity. Okay, I think those were some of the rumors that we saw before. I like how things start like grunting or making sounds at me if I pass them after I've met them. Okay, this is probably Lux, and he'll be fine without talking to me for a little while. That's also probably Lux. That's probably Curtain Rod. Let's see, we have the record player.
The beautiful flapper you see before you stands in stark contrast to the strange music that plays when you turn on your record player. Where she seems sweet with an old-world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast to too slow. She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some ancient record.
If it's the music that's playing, it's kind of like swing jazz.
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance.
I am dancing. No one can see me though. The best part. I'm not much of a dancer. I don't think the music is supposed to sound like that. May I have this dance? Okay. Sure, let's go with I'm not much of a dancer.
You don't have to be. Just move.
You give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Now you're on the trolley.
What? You mean I got it? Charlie?
Exactly what I said. You're getting it.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well. It's about time you came to see me.
I know, I've been doing this for days.
My name's Rainy. How you doing?
I like her flapper dress.
I've been waiting for you to come over and see me sometime. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way.
I'm sorry. I didn't even know you still worked, honestly. I was gonna come around soon. I'm not really into vinyls.
Of course I still work. I might be an antique, but there's still plenty of life in this old record player. Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new face around here, even if your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why.
They've all gone digital.
I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party. Now it's always just me and my records.
It's probably because you're playing them at the wrong speed. They're bored of you. I can't imagine why.
The wrong speed? You spifflicated or something? It's just fine. Well, whatever. I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another time.
All right. Are the records also her? Come on. Yes. That's probably... Oh, Abel is the table. I remember now. Abel the table. We have a candelabra.
An 18th century dandy strikes a dramatic pose before you, turning this way and that as though modeling in his own imaginary spotlight.
He has some very exaggerated features.
He seems quite impressed with himself.
Yes, yes, it's me. It's me.
Is your name Lumiere?
The one, the only candelabra.
To be honest, it's probably better. Candelabra. I guess he enjoys a good scandal. Get bent, you lump of waxy buildup. Why is my character, like, so mean to some of these people? What's special about you?
I'm the one, the only. Do you see any other candelabra here?
Just because you're singular doesn't mean anything. There's one piano too. I think I have several candelabras in the attic. Gonna go with that one.
Nay, perish the thought. Had you any, surely I would know of it. My little wicks would have made certain of it.
Oh, so you're saying you have like a I don't know the word. My brain's not fully functional. You have a little network of things that you call wicks, kind of like the dude in Game of Thrones with his little spiders.
My lovely lads, my flames, my sentinels. They travel around the homestead and find out all the lovely lies they all speak.
He is the master of whispers. How does that work? You set the house on fire?
No. It's merely a turn of phrase.
Please don't set my house on fire.
I mostly just raise my voice. Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen?
There's that candle man.
Is this the toaster? Oh, she has Pop-Tarts for earrings. I love it. I love the whole design.
They can be quite rude at times, but my persistent brightness can illuminate even the best kept secrets. Some would call me quite the busybody, but I would then call myself a beacon of truth.
Sounds kind of cool. What truth do you find? Sounds like a glorified gossip. first one.
How scandalous of you to inquire. Do you really want to know?
Did you get, like, super close to the microphone? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Hmm?
Yeah, sure. What is this? The crawl space where fools linger to die? If you truly want gossip, then give me some languorous lingo.
Oh, you mean I have to talk all fancy like? I can do that. Why, I'd be delighted to hear of the goings-ons.
Well, scandal time! This housedom, while it may appear peaceful from the outside, in fact harbors a hotbed of scandal from the inside. For example, did you know that the previously paired aerialists, Washford and Drysdale, are no longer speaking to each other?
Is that so? I didn't know that.
Next! Were you aware that known vagabond Bobby Pin is on the loose once more?
Is he a bobby pin?
Can you imagine the heist they are planning? Can you imagine the romantic dalliances as they make their way through the house?
I didn't know about that. I just don't care.
More scandals abound. They say there is a shadow that does not obey the laws of physics. A true scandal that undermines the physical realm.
I like how the music was just like, uh-oh. I don't really care about that one. That's impossible.
And yet, they say if you peer closely at a certain shadow in the floor, you can see the crooked stranger himself.
Okay, so another hint about a shadow.
But I am not finished with the daily scandals, no. One has heard of self-insert, yes? Could you imagine a video game in which all the creators inserted themselves at once at the same time? Such a thing is not imaginable. But in one that I've seen, they've hidden themselves within their very names.
Is that really a scandal?
Oh, yes, indeed. Critics hate that sort of self-referential garbage. Very well. One last scandal. Long ago, a relic was stolen from an island nation, brought to these shores, and hidden underneath this house in a box. Surely you haven't heard this yet.
I can get underneath the house? No, you're right. I didn't know that.
No matter. That is more scandal than your puny pate can handle. I will teach you the ways of the scandal monger soon enow.
Soon now. Alright, I got one more. Goodness. Where are my light switches? How do I turn things on? Can the lights just stay on, please? It's like so dark. Okay, so all of my clocks are cat themed, it seems. Whoop. I can crouch. I didn't know that. Ooh, I have a message from Workspace.
Attention, jackasses! It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue? You know, maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it. This is your one and only priority.
I mean, you're getting ready to fire me,
if
so...
you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage! You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere! Find me those glasses, now! And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is! Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them! David.
Is this the same voice actor who voices Cave Johnson from Portal? Or Portal 2, to be exact, because that rant sounded very Cave Johnson. Maybe I'm aging myself with some of these older game references. Not that Portal 2 is that old, but I guess it is kind of old. Anyway, I am going to talk to a chair. Okay, this chair is all chairs. And I still don't know her name. Or their name.
Your order's ready, Mr. Davenport. Curtain rises at 6 p.m.
Okay. Alright, let's go upstairs, get to bed, start our next day. Okay. So, I'm gonna assume this is able, this is probably also able. We've got this, which is probably also able, trash can. That's probably Sinclair. Then we got the dishwasher. Cabinets. Can I open my cabinets? I can. Again, why is it so dark everywhere? Okay, so cookies are separate from everything else. Then we have this. Can I open this? No. Who do I want to talk to first?
Nope.
Okay. Let's try and talk to the chair in the morning and see how that goes.
Oh, coming! Hello. Sorry for any confusion.
I don't know her name. That is the voice actress.
I'm currently working my day job at all 5 restaurants and bars in the house. It's hard being an actor.
Yeah, that is the voice actress for Lucy in Fairy Tale.
Jeremy, the cones are starting to melt.
Are you my fridge? It's a pretty cool design.
Coming! Stop by for another night of some theater.
Her name is Jeremy. Okay. Well, that being said, I'm going to talk to the fridge. I'm going to first see if I can open the fridge. Okay, so this stuff isn't... The food is individual. Interesting. Is the food separate?
The first word that comes to mind as you evaluate the strange figure standing before you is delicious. You don't even intend to be salacious, it's just... he
I want
looks
to eat the jacket.
edible.
Let's see what we can... You got what appears to be ramen hair, lettuce cuffs and lapel, avocado... No, lettuce cuffs and collar, avocado toast lapel, pie crust, pie crust jacket, what appears to be a prosciutto vest, chocolate pants. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but
His long blonde
I love
hair
it.
calls to mind ramen noodles, but his entire outfit is a culinary journey around the globe. He looks downright mouth-watering, but you're not sure the feeling is mutual. His expression suggests he's less than impressed with you.
Good evening.
It's not evening.
Do have a seat. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Looks like you're really enjoying that glass of wine.
Glass of wine? Surely you can do better than that. This fine white has a light body and is rather dry. It's quite acidic.
Why does it sound like Sebastian from Black Butler? Okay, I watch a lot of anime apparently.
I can virtually taste its origins in the eastern Loire Valley. Dare I guess just outside Chavignol? And as its taste matures on my tongue,
Matures.
I detect notes of honeydew, grapefruit, and peach. And a certain minerality. Flint. Gray salt.
Alright, I think after this we have to do another dateable index thing and look at some of these newer characters we found. Definitely a Chardonnay. It's a Sauvignon Blanc. Riesling there? Or I don't know that one. That's not a white at all. It's a rosé. I don't know. I don't know. I don't drink wine. Gonna go with a Sauvignon Blanc.
Well done.
Oh, I was right.
Now, can you do even better?
Well, the picture shows fruit. It probably pairs nicely with goat cheese. I'm going to say Chablis? Chablis? I'd guess it's a Sancoeur. I know my limits.
Wisdom always does. There's nothing wrong with humility whatsoever. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mitchell Lynn, food critic extraordinaire.
Mitchell Lynn.
Paragon of the perfect, advocate of the adventurous, and bane
Oh.
of the banal.
Michelin. Okay. I don't know why that took me a second, but there we are.
Salutations.
Are his shoes bread? I think his shoes are bread. You must really like food then, huh? I consider myself something of a foodie, actually. Food. Can't live with it. Can't live without it. Have you heard of Soylent? I'm really into Soylent lately. I'm not really into Soylent. I wouldn't consider myself a foodie, but food is good. Go with you must really like food.
Like it. I live for it. And not just food, but the whole of the experience. The ambiance, that interplay of sound, sight, and synth that whets the appetite and inspires the mind. The art of service, be it subtle theater, delightful formality, or downright brutish charm. And of course, the meal itself. From the minutiae of the menu to the presentation on the plate and the very titillation of the tongue. Dining in all its forms is the blood that flows in my veins. Listen, I'm afraid you've caught me in a bit of a hurry. 3 new spots have just opened up around the house.
3 new spots? You mean I have more than one club in my house? I mean, they alluded to that, but...
I'm eager to give them a try and see if they measure up to my exacting standards.
Or like 3 new restaurants?
Say, how would you like to accompany me?
Sure. This is the first object to ask me on a date. That would be great.
Brilliant. So, where should we go? There's a new Hawaiian fusion place in the living room. Daisuke's sushi spot in the dining room is supposed to be pretty swanky. Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
Let's do sushi.
Mitchell leads you to the dining room. He seems excited, or about as excited as a critic like Mitchell can be about a new place.
Omakase Daisuke.
I've heard only good things about Daisuke's place so far.
Daisuke.
Let's hope it lives up to expectation.
You walk into a rather austere space, every element seemingly selected for its clean and unpretentious elegance. The counters are of raw pine, finished to a glossy luster.
Alright, so the food in my refrigerator. This is quite funny. The food in my refrigerator asked me on a date, and now I'm at a sushi restaurant in my dining room. I have a date with food. That seems appropriate.
The walls are shoji-style screens, and the doors slide open with a soft hiss that seems engineered to bring you entirely into your sophisticated surroundings. A water feature drips delightfully in the background. You feel instantaneously relaxed and intrigued.
Ah, here comes the owner now.
Daisuke greets you both with a warm smile.
Is he my plates and silverware? I love the robe, the kimono. Do men wear kimonos too?
Welcome to Omakase Daisuke. I am pleased to see you both.
Always nice to see you, Daisuke. It's obvious you've put a lot of work into this endeavor.
Thank you, Mitchell. I have only done what anyone would in my place.
What? His voice sounds very familiar too.
Dishware deserves no less than maximum effort.
I also feel like that's a reference, and I can't quite
I
place
hope
it.
the decor and ambiance please you.
My mind isn't quite made up yet.
I think it's exquisite, Daisuke. Feels a little too stuffy for me. The slightly rundown quality, I think it's exquisite.
Seems rather dull to me.
You're so rude. Look more closely, it's intentional, not dull, but understated. Now that you mention it, there's not really much going on here.
Understated, you say? Let me take a closer look.
Everything has been selected and arranged in order to draw one's full attention to the sushi.
Why, you're absolutely right. I thought at first it was lazy and weak decor.
I mean, it is my dining room. And it's filled with a mishmash of thrifted items. Which I'm making an assumption based on one of the earlier conversations that I've had with one of the objects.
Lazy and weak.
You ruined his day, Mitchell.
Mitchell continues on, as though he's not heard Daisuke.
But look around you. Perfectly clean, lighting muted but warm. This wood shows the signs of a master carpenter. These chairs have been selected with painstaking care. And as I listen, I detect the subtle dripping of water from a waterfall pond.
That is only Sinclair's chronic drip. But I thank you all the same.
I feel almost as if I've been transported to the Tsukibayashi Jiro. Delightful, simply delightful. Let's move on to your speciality, Daisuke. What are we to make of the settings?
Before we begin, I am obligated to tell you that Scandalabra's stories about the silver are damaging lies and not to be believed.
Believe the Scandalabra? I'd sooner let Sinclair process an insurance claim for me.
I'm glad we are all in agreement there.
Now let's have a look. We appear to be missing chopsticks.
Why is that, Daisuke? Chopsticks are properly only offered in Chinese restaurants. Chopsticks are brought out after the first course. Traditionally, sushi is eaten with the hands. I don't know about that. Chopsticks are brought out after the first course. Why is that, Daisuke? Because I really don't know.
Traditionally, sushi is eaten with the hands.
I don't know how true that is.
All right, let's get down to business. I'm starving.
As the name suggests, we offer only omakase.
Great, no need to order. Oh, perfect. I love shellfish. I don't like not having a selection. Seaweed only is an odd choice, I have to say. I mean, I like seaweed. So... Great, no need to order.
I can't wait to see what's in store for us. Okay, now, when the first course comes, let's...
Give ourselves a minute or so to appreciate its beauty. Pretend to refuse it once before accepting. Eat it right away as soon as it's delivered. Give ourselves a minute to appreciate the
Sushi
beauty.
must be eaten right away, within the first 10 seconds.
Okay.
Here you are. Please enjoy.
Daisuke places a dish before you containing what must be the most hideous, clumsy nigiri you've ever seen in your life. The fish is misshapen, and the rice seems to be falling apart.
What are we looking at, Daisuke?
Is it not obvious? This is eel.
I feel like they made it seem like it was gonna be some elegant restaurant. It's just like everything is so just not quite there.
I see.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go, man. Why did it have to be eel? I actually don't really like eel.
Glad to know your take. I'll present my own opinions in the review. Now that we've eaten, I think it's time to go.
Goodbye. Let's close the fridge. Can I open the freezer? I can. Is this the ice cream bar? Okay. Oh, I have a message.
David is obviously becoming desperate, and he doesn't do well under pressure. I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from.
That sounds bad.
You have no idea. I should never have put you in this situation. Naively, I believed as Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. But it's become clear that as long as you possess the Dateviators, you'll be the target of David's wrath. Anyway, I have a solution.
What?
Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life. If Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate. And if the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft. Realize Skylar and destroy the Dateviators before David unleashes his full fury upon you. He has access to resources you'd never believe.
So I only have like a limited amount of time, or I don't know. Also, I thought I could choose who I wanted to bring to life. I don't want to just bring Skylar to life.
I'm afraid there's just no time to explain. You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%. And I can't charge it because I also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that? Ugh. But remember, realize Skylar ASAP.
I don't know if I want to. Anyway, I've got I've got 3 hearts left. Is this also Mitchell? Probably. Let's talk to this.
Looking at the tiny, big-headed Dorian who stands before you, it's hard not to wonder if perhaps the Dateviators have glitched. But a quick inspection does seem to show they're working just fine.
What are you looking at?
Nothing?
You saying I'm nothing?
No.
I'm still a door, not a cabinet, not a hatch. A door, just as much as the rest. Understand?
Tiny Dorian. I understand.
Good.
Oh, okay. Talk to the fridge.
You'd hoped you'd meet your refrigerator, but it seems he's already busy with another guest.
Freddy, This is all rather dull.
How can you say that when you haven't heard the coolest part?
Regale me.
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid. Can you guess the temperature?
Certainly.
Go on. Guess for me.
I do not guess. Perhaps the human would like to essay an attempt.
Below 60 degrees Fahrenheit. At freezing? Trick question. Gelatin is always a soup. Go below 60.
Wow! How did you know?
It's fairly obvious.
Oh, look at the time. I must be on my way to a more interesting conversation.
Now alone, the massive Yeti turns his attention to you.
That guy is pretentious.
You want to speak to him, but it takes you a few moments to process what you're seeing.
He kind of looks like Beast from X-Men.
Yep, that is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry, and decked out in his finest winter wear.
Huh. He ran like he didn't want to be here or something. You, with the answers and the listening, that can only mean one thing.
That thing is... What are you talking about? You're madly in love with me? I want to pick that one.
Well, yeah, but not in an official kind of way. It's that with you standing in the kitchen, I'm no longer the coolest thing in here.
Alright, Dante needs to get his pickup lines from you. Because that one was a little more smooth than what he's given me so far. That was kind of sweet.
That's me. I try to be sweeter than that chocolate bar you've been hiding from yourself inside the butter drawer for the past few weeks. Don't worry. I'll never tell. But really, to what does old Freddy here owe the pleasure of this visit?
Freddy Yeti. Freddy Yeti, my refrigerator.
Oh, did you make another order to food fetch? What did you get this time?
Don't call me out about all my deliveries.
Did you order sushi? Oh, I love it when you get those little rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on top. No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while? Burritos.
I guess he gets to experience any leftovers that I might put in the fridge.
But you might want to hold back on the beans because, well, you know why.
What are you talking about? You got it, Freddy. We're going there already?
So what are you doing here now? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. Are you feeling fancy today? You look fancy, cool kid. I bet you were feeling fancy. I got it. You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce. I love duck.
He's like really wholesome for some reason. Nope. What else do you like? What about rubber duck? If I say that, she's probably going to appear.
Burger? Chicken tenders? Empanadas?
Ooh, empanada.
Oh, I love when you use food fetch. The possibilities are endless.
I wasn't expecting for this playthrough today to make me so hungry.
As endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius.
Food fetch is a ripoff. I'm trying to cut back. We have plenty of food here, don't we? Yeah, food fetch is a ripoff.
Oh, why didn't you say so? You hungry? What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that Tie Me to the Moon place, the slice of cake from I Like Big Bunts, or the pizza from Pie on Life. Which will it be?
I know that I Like Big Bunts is a joke, but we have a like bakery in the area or like a chain or something that's called Big Bunts something, and it's a play on the words like that, which is hilarious. Pad C for me, please. Cake does sound really good right now. Give me that za. No one calls pizza za, and if they do, no. I'm actually not that hungry right now. Add C for me.
Excellent choice. If I may describe the dish to you. What we have for you today is a beautiful pad see ew with broccoli, shiitake, and button mushrooms, some egg, and just a hint of some kind of spice that makes the whole thing sing. Oh, you can't go wrong with anything from Thai meat to the moon. They always have the freshest ingredients and best reusable containers. And don't worry, I kept it nice and fresh for you. Remember, heat it up with just a little bit of oil in a pan for a few minutes. If you do choose to nuke it, don't do it too long. You can dry the whole thing out.
Thanks for that.
Next time you're feeling peckish, you know where to find me, cool kid. I'll be here waiting.
I think, okay. I still have one more. I thought I turned on the light in here. What happened? Do they just go off by themselves? Or does Lux hate me? Do I have to make Lux like me in order to keep the lights on? I'm tired of being in the dark all the time. Alright, I know I have one more, but I wanted to I have a notification from Skylar.
Oh, wowie wowie zowie! Yay, you found love!
Did I?
Exactly one love. I'm so proud of you. Pretty hard to find love these days, so hopefully that didn't take too long. Well, all I can say is keep up the good work. Me, I'm gonna catch up on some Z's. Like a cool girl. But first, welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Can I realize you, Skylar?
Oh! No.
No.
Well, just not yet.
What do you mean?
When Franklin least made me, it was in sort of a mad, passionate rush of scientific fervor. There were unintended consequences, like realization, which is a good thing.
Is it though?
Definitely a good thing, pretty much. But one of the issues with realizing an object is that each of us can only leave once our own little purposes are complete. Some of us here still have things to do before we go. I call it unfurnished business.
Clever.
Thank you very much. It's trademarked. Each of us can't become a human if we have unfurnished business. Reasons we need to appear in this house. None of the others know why exactly this is, or what it might be that we need to do. Oh, but I'll always tell you when I see it, and forbid you from realizing that individual. As for me, well, I have the most unfurnished business out of anyone. I have to be here to help everyone else get realized, so I gotta go last.
So I gotta realize everybody in the house?
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but if you want me realized, you have to get everyone else realized too.
I see now what my quest is.
You got it. Keep realizing everyone you see, and eventually my unfurnished business will become furnished.
Okay, so I guess that is my goal, to
no,
realize
finished.
everything in my house. Finished. Okay, with that, we are going to, you know what, let's go ahead and look at the data decks. I'll read that Discord message later and check out any of the new things that we have in the data decks. Okay, so for Skylar, we have last time you saw Skylar, she explained to you about unfurnished business. Some of the items need to have other storylines resolved before they can become realized. Skylar has the most unfurnished business of anyone. Keep realizing others until all unfurnished business is well furnished. Okay. I'm glad that like really ugly sound is gone in the menu. I don't know what was causing that. I know it's probably been gone for a minute. Okay. You last met a tiny big-headed Dorian at the ironing board closet. Same bouncer energy, smaller package. He's not letting you in. That's so mean. Hector. Hector has confessed that he is ashamed of his appearance. He's worried that you won't like him for who he really is. He has also made it clear that he doesn't want you to come to the attic, but rather to meet you at the grates only. Koa. I have met quite a few people since the last time I read this. Koa is my couch. Voiced by Moses Goods. What's chiller than chill? Koa. This big guy is all about taking it easy, with no worries and a little in the way of talking to get in the way of relaxation. He's off to take a nice nap. A big guy with a relaxed, chill, and lovable vibe hailing from Kona, Hawaii, or Kailua Kona? I don't know how to say that, on the Big Island. Koa likes to relax and get good food, and eat good food with friends. Anytime someone is down or feeling out of it, Koa hears them out. He's a great listener and thrives on helping friends. For being such a helpful and giving guy, he doesn't seem to ask for much in return. He would never want to burden anyone else with his own woes, because for him, that would ruin all the fun. Likes peace, quiet, owning and operating a fusion restaurant. Dislikes being a downer. So I can view their recipe. Oh, so I have to get my points up to this high? Interesting. Luna. Video game console. Voiced by Shelby Young. You met a gun-toting spacer named Luna. Played through a wild dystopian sci-fi shooter with crafting elements, and defeated the final boss together. You and she are friends, or at least that's what the screen said when you earned it. Luna is the heroine of the latest and somewhat popular Moon Surgent series, a first-person shooter with crafting elements. Guide her towards defeating Celine and her goons, and you'll have no problem gaining her affections. Likes reloading, looting corridors. Dislikes Scrouse upholders Celine. Captain Jack Sparrow. Ship in a bottle. Voiced by J.B. Blanc. You've met Captain Jack Sparrow. I'm not going to say that correctly because I'm going to keep saying Jack Sparrow. It's Jack Sparrow. A diminutive, salty, sea-brined pirate. He berated you most savagely with verbiage most sour and creative, it must be said. He appears to be thirsting for adventure and worthy opponents. He described in great detail an imagined scene of your demise. This quickly turned into a chat full of sexual innuendo, which at which point Captain Jax remembered that he urgently needed to go and swab the decks. Here be dragons. Jax, the fearsome attitude of a veteran captain with the biting wit to back it up. Stick around this one if you like locking horns, loud voices, and short kings. Likes being feared. Dislikes smug adventurers who think they know everything. Mateo Manta. The blanket. Last visit to Mateo's rescue, you found him in the middle of a truly bizarre conversation with Sinclair. You've met Mateo Manta, a kind and nurturing presence who considers himself the protector of inanimals, a group of knitted beings that are just, well, adorable. One of these, Davy, has managed to get loose and has run away. If you'd like to help, go speak with Phoenicia on Mateo's behalf. If his theme music is any indication, this one is humming cloth. Anytime you need a friendly hug, Mateo's in Animal Rescue is Sweetness Central. If you can help him bring his flock back, you might be able to give his soul the rest it needs. Likes snuggles, cuddles, and nuzzles. Dislikes anxiety. Voiced by Ben Balmaceda. Mitchell Lynn. Food. Last time you saw Mitchell, you went out to dine at Daisuke's sushi restaurant. Mitchell Lynn, prestigious pundit of the palate, master of the mouth-watering morsel, destroyer of the deviant dining establishment. He is obsessed by all things culinary, a true believer in the power of a great meal to give meaning to an otherwise drab and dreary life. So he sees it. Detail-oriented and utterly unsparring, Mitchell leaves nothing out of his withering critiques. Ambience, service, menu selection, flavor, presentation, all are of the utmost importance to Mitchell. And if any are subpar, well, you're going to know about it. With the pen as his sword, he is ready to elevate or eviscerate with equal fervor. Likes high quality products and ingredients, careful balance of flavor profiles, consistency of service. Dislikes cronuts. He is voiced by J. Michael Tatum, who is, in fact, the voice of Sebastian. It's kind of easy when he's doing, like, almost the same voice. Freddy Yeti. Refrigerator. Voiced by Fred Tatasciore. I have to look him up. I feel like I know that name. I just don't know from what. You've met Freddy, the big, lovable monster of a fridge. He's packed with leftovers. Come round and see him next time you're feeling peckish. You might think of this monstrous giant as a big ice meanie, but he's anything but. Freddy welcomes all comers to sample his wares, whether leftovers, fresh veggies, or even just to stare blankly at his insides several times a day. I am guilty of doing that. You know, when you open the door to the fridge, like every 5 minutes, thinking the contents of the fridge will magically change. Yeah. Maybe that's just me. Might just be me. Okay. He thinks you're the coolest of the cool kids. Likes food preservation and food preservation. Dislikes anything uncool. Alright. Rebel. So, you've met Rebel, an obscene, angry, profanity-driven shit talker. Skylar warned you about... Okay, you talk some shit with Rebel. Your latest conversation with Rebel took a strange turn as they burst into tears. They admitted that they are scared and asked you to come back later. You're not sure how you can do that, as they aren't near the bathtub anymore. Rebel interrupted another... Okay, yeah, so that was the new one. Lyric. Congratulations, you helped Lyric outline an entire book. Come see him again to see how he's done. Lyric is more than just a bookworm. He's some sort of genie guy. Okay, I read that one. Rainy. Rainy the record player. Voiced by Janelle Randall. You've met Rainy, whose beauty stands in stark contrast to the bizarre and jerky music playing around her. She seems upset that nobody wants to be around her anymore, but her frenetic, high-pitched music is too much even for you. Poor Rainy. She seems to be going through a tough time, but what is there to do? At least in the meantime, you can enjoy the tunes together, however herky-jerky they might sound. Likes dancing, grabbing, swinging. Dislikes Tito Taylors. I don't know what that is. Scandelabra. Scandelabra the Candelabra, voiced by Ray Chase, who I recently found out I think is one of the actual creators of the game. I should have probably looked all that stuff up before I started playing, because that would have been smart. I didn't realize that the creators were creators from a bunch. They're voice actors as well, and they're on Critical Role a lot, which I should have paid attention to that. I know of Critical Role. I've watched a few things, but I don't watch it all the time to know people like that. Anywho, let's read his profile. Scandelabra seems filled to the brim with gossip from around the house. Go see him again for more. Approach with caution. Likes scandal, secrets, polish. Dislikes rudeness, low speech, dilly-dallying. Okay. And with that, we are going to say goodbye because we are running a little long. So if you like my videos and you want to see more, hit all those buttons and hit the buttons that tell you when I put more videos on this fun little app. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.